Chelsea restart the second half, having made one change in terms of personnel. Gudjohnssen's come on for Asier Del Horno. But it's also a change in shape. 3 at the back from here on in for Jose Mourinho's men. Drogba got the call from Joe Cole. Cole with 2 turns. Still not clear of Ben Haim, though. Lampard. The cross is nice. And it nearly falls for Wright Phillips. Just enough intervention by Nakata. Gotti got a little bit of it. Wright Phillips plenty, but his route to goal was being blocked by Hidi Nakata. Drogba. Essien. Down under Jaidi's challenge. Another free kick for Chelsea, and now Rob Stiles does go to his pocket. It's a yellow card for Jaidi. No doubt about that. And this is definitely Frank Lampard territory. He's ready to hit one. Beaten away, but Didier Drogba is there to pounce. Jaskalainen might not want to see that too many times. Decent block from Lampard, but he didn't get it out wide and to safety. Terry. Gudjohnssen. Drogba. He's got a run on goal. 2-1 Chelsea. Frank Lampard scores again. What a cruel game it can be. Chelsea goals like buses. 2 come along at once. Drogba found his route to goal blocked, but Lampard was following up and slotted in. Look at that from Drogba. That is cute, clever play. Gardner looked to have used his hand. It was spotted by the assistant referee. And Rob Stiles considers what course of action he's going to take here. It's red. Bolton's joy is turning to utter despair now. Is he the last defender? Yes. And he moved his arm across to the ball and flicked it clear. No alternative, really. Lampard. Oh, that's brilliant! Absolutely fantastic! Saw the chance to pass it around the wall into the goal, and Jaskalainen is rooted. Oh, Bolton Wanderers fans were tucking into their pies at half-time with relish. Left a bitter taste now. Drogba, what a game he's having. Essien, lucky to still be on the field. Wright Phillips, if anybody can catch it, he can. And he's got a corner for Chelsea. This is the very definition in football terms of one-way traffic now. Frank Lampard's corner. It's 4! Well, Didier Drogba deserved another goal, and he's got it. Lampard's corner, attacked by Didier Drogba, and into the top corner for his second of the game. Bolton Wanderers are now being torn to pieces. Rewind to 1978. Bolton led 3-0 at Chelsea before a burst of 4 Chelsea goals in 15 minutes took it away from them. The winning goal, a Sam Allardyce own goal. Funny old game. Gudjohnssen, he's onside, and he's in on goal. Gudjohnssen makes it 5! Lovely ball over the top, and it's the former Bolton Wanderers striker who runs through to score as cleanly and crisply as you like. And is anybody going to dare to write that Chelsea are a boring side and this is a boring season? You can't tell that to any of the locals here. Just what did he say at half-time? Might be a little bit more to celebrate before we hit the full-time whistle. Lampard. Carlton Cole. Still Carlton Cole, and there's Gudjohnssen offside. Well, there was a mini celebration. I think most inside the ground had seen the flag being raised. It was actually a shot from Carlton Cole, so perhaps justice was done. What an incredible, amazing second-half performance we've seen from the Premiership champions. Played 9, won 9, behind at the break, but Jose Mourinho's half-time words worked a treat. 2 from Lampard, 2 from Drogba, 1 from substitute Gudjohnssen. Bolton to compound it all had Ricardo Gardner sent off. Chelsea 5, Bolton Wanderers 1.
First half was us not at our best, a little bit sloppy from the international break. We didn't start well. Credit to them going up, and a few words in the dressing room at half-time, slight change in tactics, and probably the best half of football we've played for a long time.
Well, I think we scored so early, it was always going to be difficult to hang on to the 1. And then from our point of view, losing Gary Speed at half-time was a really big blow for us because of his experience. And then the tackle from Essien, where, you know, clearly it should have been a straight red. I don't think anybody could argue with that. And instead of us going down to 10 men in the second half, Chelsea should have been down to 10 men. And in the end, the quality of Chelsea shone through in the space of 10 minutes. Got the tails up, we couldn't cope, and blasted in 4 goals of really, really good quality. Some of our defending was suspect, I know, but the quality of the finishing was outstanding. And 10 men against 11 away at Stamford Bridge for us was just impossible today.
There was a moment in the first half that Bolton were upset about. Michael Essien's challenge, just got a yellow card. What did you see of that?
I have to see on television. I don't know. Sometimes you cannot see the difference between a yellow or a red. So I don't know. I just know from a colleague who just told me the Bolton boy didn't get a yellow card. I think is a strong challenge, but I don't know. I have to see.
I was going to ask you to sum that game up, but Sam Allardyce did quite a good job, didn't he? Quite a turnaround from Chelsea.
It was. I mean, Bolton 1-0 up at half-time. Everyone talks about the words that were said at half-time. I think it was more the decision that he brought a defender off, Del Horno, brought Gudjohnssen on, played 3 at the back, and then they were prolific. 4 goals in 9 minutes. And a fantastic sort of second-half performance with quality.
Not boring,
and determined. Certainly not boring.
Yeah. Totally boring.
Yeah.
just a boring side.
Big decision, the Essien possible sending off, though, wasn't it? I mean, it could have changed.
Sam's right, it's a straight red card. And 1-0 down, going to 10 men. I mean, this is absolutely horrific. And there's no doubt at all that we're getting a call Monday morning. It's right over the top, it's high, it's late, it's everything.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, straight red card. And for Rob Stiles to give a yellow, just don't understand it. And as you say, it might have made all the difference to the match. And then, of course, just to compound here, Gardner. Oh, he's misjudged the pace of the ball. Hand comes up. I don't think the referee's got any alternative but to brandish a red card there.
And Essien's actually trying to
well,
get
it's Essien which is absolutely scandalous when you consider his tackle, you know, in the first half.
Why do players do that nowadays?
There's no need for it at all.
Irritating. Frank Lampard in the goals again. Some player.
Well, certainly. I mean, people said he's had a quiet start to the season. He's scored all sorts of goals. Here, he's had a bit of fortune with this free kick. He had one 3 weeks ago as well. You can see here.
Good wall.
It's not a good wall. I think it's Fye on the end of the wall. He turns his back. It's very narrow, and you can see 3 or 4 weeks ago, the same against Aston Villa. It's not a brave wall. Angel, I think, moves away, half-hearted attempt, and it's an easy goal. But he's full of quality as well. This is fantastic play. Great flick by Gudjohnssen. And Drogba here looks like he's going towards the goal, and it looks like, on the first sort of showing, it looks like he treads on the ball. But he backheels it intentionally. Frank Lampard's ready for it, and that's a cool finish into the corner. 10 goals he's scored. 2 for England, 8 for Chelsea.
And Alan Drogba's found a bit of form, hasn't he?
Yeah, you were wrong about him, weren't you? You've always been wrong. Oh, was it me that said he couldn't play? Yeah. That flick comes off once in 100 years.
And it was today.
Today was today.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.